Welcome everyone. Thank you for coming back to part 2 of the kitchen organization and storage video that I have for you. If you did not see part 1, I will put the link in the description box below so that you can go check that out, so you can see how I have organized and created storage out of some thrifted items in the other parts of my kitchen. So with that, I'm going to just jump right into it and get to showing you what I have. Alright, so here's my spice cabinet, and I apologize for the light. There is some snow coming down outside. Woo. Lighting is in and out a lot. But anyways, here I have a DIY turntable that I use some little marbles, clear marbles from the Dollar Tree, and these are just cake pans I got from a thrift store, so that's really nice to have. The only problem is you can't really see them, but I do really like having that so I can turn it. And I just need to put some labels on top so I know what I have. Then some taller spices in back. Up to the second shelf is my baking portion. And these are just real quick things to pull out, like a little jar of sugar, vanilla, baking soda. And then right up here, I just have my extra cocoa powder, gluten, and my salt and pepper shakers right there, because I don't like to leave those out. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I don't like clutter on the counter. Up here, this is a little high sometimes, so it's really nice to be able to pull these out. They're just the taller spices. And then I have some extra oils up there, my big salt container, and then a homemade DIY salt and pepper shaker. My husband made these, which they're pretty awesome. So kind of a secret in how to make those, but anyways, they're really cool and I like having those out. And that is my spice cupboard. I'll show you what it looks like all together. There we go. Alright, so then I have my microwave, and then above my microwave is just kind of random storage, I guess you'd say. Like here is some dried basil leaves I have, extra Pop-Tarts my husband has. These are extra lids for mason jars and extra like decorative bags. Let's see, Christmas bags, fall bags, like gift bags if you want to make food. And then protein bars, things like that. Just extra products that I need to store below. And then this is a false front here. So, I'm gonna bring you on down. Alright, I also store some utensils in this white canister I got at a thrift store. So I really like having that there. And it just hides kind of the ugly corner. So that's a nice thing to have for the canister. Alright, I'm gonna move back over to the left side of the oven. I like this drawer as well. It's very, to me, like organized and precise, so I can see exactly what I want. I put contact paper down here, plus the non-slip grip paper, and I just really like how I have this with all of my items that I will need by the stove. So I just put some of my basters there. Like, I don't use some of these very often. Potato masher, I may just use that this year after having gotten it from the wedding. But anyway, that is that drawer. And then on down here, this is kind of where I store my knife block. I had it on the counter, but I decided I didn't want that up there anymore. So I just put it there. Some extra drying mats and my pizza roaster pan, I guess you'd call it, from Pantry. And we don't use that very often, so I thought that would work okay. And here, this I think is either a lid organizer or a mail organizer, but I just put my flexible cutting boards in there, keep them all standing up. My other cutting board, drying or cooling rack. So I really like that. That keeps it all just in line without everything falling over. Then the bottom shelf, this part is not super organized, but I like to just have some oven mitts beside the stove and oven. My plastic big bowls. This is a strainer, an extra ice cube tray, and then in the very back, like I said in part 1, I'm just keeping it real. Like if I want to make anything to give away to people, I have a few of those type of pans there. So this is my storage for down here in my organization. All right, I'm gonna move down. to under the stove. I do keep pans under here. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. I just take them out every once in a while and dust this part, wipe it down. But I just have like my cookie sheets and my cake pans and muffin tins under that. Okay, I'm gonna move to on the right side of the microwave and stove top. Now, I'm gonna have a little bit of a problem because my doggy is sleeping in the way, so I'm gonna try to step right over here. Since it's snowing, I thought I could let her in. I gotta show you her one more time. She's being silly. Okay, here we go. So up here is where I store my canned goods. This is basically my pantry. So up in the blue dollar store stackable bins, they're still there. I store like my bagged noodles, then marshmallows if I want that for making a jello or something, and then some jello in here. And I just have my tuna over here. I put my pastas and rices, quinoa, stuff like that in the jar. A tip, if you don't want the bag, print the nutrition, or don't print it, but just cut it out and then put how to cook it on the jar. That's an easy way to have it. And then this is just a label that has wiped off by now. I got this rack from the dollar store as well. It works okay, but they stay up all right. They start to slide forward if you don't have any in the front, but I like that I can just see everything that I have. And then I just have my bigger jars in the back and my apple cider vinegar that I take every morning with hot water. So that's up top. And oh good, my dog he moved, so I can step back for you. Underneath, this is our snack / breakfast drawer. So dollar store bins again, and then I just put things in mason jars, so raisins, almost out of almonds, chia seeds, peanuts, and then I'm gonna move it right back here. I have in this little canister my granola bars, and this is like our chips snack bin. One box of cereal right now, my oatmeal, and then this. Someone was gonna get rid of these canisters, so I thought I'd take them. They are my husband's Pop-Tarts in there, and they fit perfectly. And then also this one has the fruit snacks that he really loves. He likes his chewy gummy food, so have that for him. That is like the breakfast drawer, like I said. And these are a newer addition. The previous owners put the pull-out slide drawers, which I love. So hopefully I can do that with some other ones. All right, down at the bottom, I have my toaster. Like I said, I do not like to have stuff on my counter, so I just keep it here. The syrup, just like some random thumb crackers that I had for when we had a party or something. Pancake mix, and then this is like our breakfast condiment container. Again, if you recognize this bin, it's like the pink one with the spices. And then my magic bullet. So we have smoothies and popcorn every Sunday night, so this gets used for sure then. I often make smoothies at other times too, so love that pull-out, slide-out drawer. All right, last part of this pantry section, down low. So this is kind of my big quantity baking. Didn't really know what to do with my Lazy Susan if these were cake decorating. Like I said, I don't have everything quite done, so I want to be able to put like my sugar in canisters. This is like coconut. I just have like my brown sugar in this container, so this one just isn't quite as organized as I'd like, but it still works. And then, oh, there's my dog. All right, so down here I have my big blender. She is gonna get in the way. And then my KitchenAid, which I got from a garage sale for 30 bucks. So if you can ever find something like that, score that. And then my hand mixer and immersion blender and an extra bowl back there. So I also store some powdered sugar and like almond bark that I use rarely, an extra bowl. So there those are, really nice slide out drawers. Love them. Last cupboard, if you notice, this door is smaller than this door because the fridge they put in was not as small as the previous one. So they cut the door down, moved it over, they cut the top out. So I guess I'll just show you what I have stored up here first. Since I really like these baskets, I just have like frosting, things for cake decorating, sprinkles, stuff like that. And by the way, I got these Rubbermaid containers from Holler. I think it was 2 for $4. And then in this one I store like my sweet potatoes in the plastic bag, or some homegrown potatoes. But that just works. Sorry, I show you the fridge. Works up there to cover that kind of ugly, nasty gap there. Alright, on to this one. This holds my big items, like my really big slow cooker, and I have my salad spinner in the back. I'm just not. And then on this shelf I have my big Dutch oven. I love it, got it for a wedding. My frying, whatever you call that, electric skillet, my smaller crock pot, and then I hadn't really known where to put my extra food items, so it's over here. Alright, down here is where I store all my cookbooks. So this is my meal plan notebook. This is a binder that I put together when I was in high school of all the recipes from magazines that I loved. So that's been with me for a while. Then here, all my cookbooks. I have so many, and I don't even probably use half of them, so I should probably purge this. If you don't watch her get things from her, you should read Romance by No Woman. Then in the very back, oops, drop a notebook, I just have plasticware, and then some of those recipe boxes are from my grandma, so just kind of passed down recipes. And then here I just have my fun apron, got it from a friend for my wedding. So moving on down to this cupboard. Again, this is kind of just random storage, but it works. It's way more than we used to have before we moved. So all my napkins are here. I got this strainer and big coffee filters for when I make my homemade yogurt. I'll move these out of the way. And then I was taking Thrive for about 3 months, and I got some other people to use it from me, so I have an extra box, which I'll probably try again later. So if you haven't heard of Thrive, you can go check it out. It's called Lavelle as well. And then I use this Rubbermaid bin to store all our water bottles in. And then I use the locker shelf, so just storing my glass bottles here. I make my own kombucha, and so I have all these glass bottles to put them in after it is done. And I just store my vinegar here, and this I don't really know how to store right now, but to take my lunches to school, I have that there. Don't I, Maggie? Yes. Like I said before, this is just how I have my kitchen, so I hope that was good for you to see. It's an older kitchen and still needs some work. As you can tell, the cupboards are not the best at all, but hey, it's what we've got. So I do enjoy organizing and storing things, so that's a work in progress as well. Anyways, don't forget to like if you like storage and organization, and to click that subscribe button so you never miss a beat when I post some videos. Alright, have a great day. Bye.